The basic recipe is made with swordfish. Some people do not like the texture or the flavor of swordfish, so I also bring some tuna, for those who prefer tuna, ocean trout. We made this recipe with one whole bottle of beer, which is 330 milliliters. It's just the right size for one of those beer. I'm going to start to soften the gelatin in ice water. Basically, I guess everyone knows that this is something which goes very well. I always do it sheet by sheet, otherwise it goes like a block of jelly. Sashimi itself, obviously, I guess you just cut it very thinly. I'm not bringing the beer to boil, I just wanted to make it about 60 degrees, enough to melt the gelatin. So the gelatin is softened already within a few minutes. And we're going to press it to make sure it doesn't contain any water anymore. Just before you arrive, I put a tray in the freezer to cool it down, because basically I want to activate a bit of the concept of harden the gelatin. It's a basic tray garnished with plastic film for the jelly to do not stick on the metal straight away. So the beer, I guess, it's about that. It just needs to be warmish. It's about 60 degrees. I can stop it now. Add my gelatin. So it's going to basically melt straight away. In a few seconds, it's going to be totally liquid. The fridge is good enough. To make it fast, I'm going to put it in the freezer, but in the fridge it will be good enough. The crab I'm using is blue swimming crab, which is in Singapore available the whole season, the whole year round. I do my mayonnaise myself. Most of the time I like to add a little touch of wasabi inside the mayonnaise, which basically boosts the flavor of the mustard, all the flavor altogether. A good industrial mayonnaise will do as well, but it's always better to do it. So in this case, we've got the fresh crab meat, I've got fresh chives, I've got basil, I've got mayonnaise, extra virgin olive oil, lemon, and then we're going to do the garnish with the Japanese cucumber and the apple to give some texture in this dish. A very, very long strip, like those. So what I'm going to use it for is basically to present it. It's just a matter of presentation. I'm going to do a little tower out of it.
Excuse me, what basil do you use?
I use Italian basil, madam. Okay. I'm going to work straight on the plate. What I would like to bring, I'm going to do 3. And in each of them, add a little bit of crab salad. So this is what we can use to hold the sashimi, like this. Now, as I said before, you may not be a fan of raw fish. We can use raw fish and burn it. These are fantastic things. We're going to cook the fish instantly. I want to bring one more ingredient for texture, apples. Now, your taste. I like peeled apples, but for the taste and for the texture, we can use it with the skin. That will be one of the only time when I would let my chef use a non-peeled apple. Downstairs, you will have them peeled.
And you choose Granny Smith for the acid?
For the acid, for the texture mainly, because they're very crunchy. Okay. Now this gives you a very nice color on top. Because of the color of the beer, it's going to give you something goldish in color. Something like this. And I use sesame seeds for the garnishing. It contrasts on the color of the golden jelly, something like this.
So black sesame seeds.
You probably can have something which can give you just a very basic touch. There you are. Very simple, 10 minutes, it's done.
Very beautiful.
Thank you.